I asked God to show me the truth. And He did. It nearly destroyed me. So be careful what you pray for. Folks, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. There's really no time for that. I have two key messages, and I already know that many won't accept what I have to say. And that's very often the case when you're revealing the truth. But please, don't shoot the messenger. These are the things that God revealed to me. First, make no mistake, we are being controlled. Whether you believe it or not, it's a fact, and I have proof of this. The details of this type of psychic control, which the powers that be are using against us, are far too complex for me to get into now. However, I will share some minor details with you. You see, if you are in tune with the divine, then the dark forces cannot use you to do evil. The higher your level of enlightenment, the less effective the negative psychic forces will be against you. The most that they can do is try to slightly influence or nudge you in a certain direction, which may or may not work. However, if you are not in tune with the divine, then the puppet masters can take complete control of you at any time and cause you to do things that you otherwise would not do. The powers that be have gotten their hands on some very powerful ancient knowledge. Amazing spiritual forces that they're not only hiding from us, but are using to control and or influence us. With these psychic powers, they manipulate matter, manipulate time, manipulate outcomes, situations, conditions, and just about any other thing that you can think of. Again, I have substantial proof of the claims that I'm making, and I'm freely willing to share my proof with anyone. In fact, I challenge any person to look at my information and try to prove me wrong. Anyone at all. Friends, this topic is far too vast to really delve into now, but I will say this. If you want to get a good idea of what I'm talking about and what's really going on in the world, then you must pay close attention to certain movies. The evil ones hide a lot of their nefarious ways in the movies, in plain sight, because they know that most people are unlikely to look there. One good movie to consider watching is Fallen, which starred Denzel Washington and was released in 1998. In Fallen, Denzel Washington, who plays Detective John Hobbs, battles a demon by the name of Azazel. In the movie, Azazel was a fallen angel who can possess human beings by touch. Azazel was responsible for killing many people in this movie, including murders attributed to serial killer Edgar Reese, who was on death row and was ultimately executed. This movie Fallen describes almost exactly what's going on in the world today. Demons who not only possess people, but move from person to person at will, committing some of the most heinous crimes. The only difference between the movie and real life is that in real life, these demons don't have to touch anyone to possess them. They flow through the air, moving from one person to another. Another movie to pay close attention to is 2021's Black Widow, starring Scarlett Johansson. In this movie, the Black Widows are basically female deadly assassins, trained experts in many forms of martial arts, amazing fighters with incredible speed, strength, agility, and endurance. These superhuman women were being controlled by what was called the Red Room's chemical mind control agent. The only thing that could snap these women out of it was a type of synthetic gas antidote. The antidote for this condition was kept in little vials. In the movie, someone had to either open a vial or break it in the presence of a Black Widow, and it would remove them from this form of mind control once they inhaled it. I liken this to the spell that has been placed on humanity. Many people in our society are not in control of themselves, but they are in fact possessed by very powerful negative forces outside of themselves. But folks, it's not all doom and gloom. Almighty God would not leave us defenseless. Which brings me to the second part of my message. Through deception, the enemy has stolen what belongs to us, our God-given gifts, our powers, our birthright. The good news is that we can reclaim it, but first, we must harness an unstoppable force. That force is unity. We must unite. The time has come. Unity is the key. There are some who say that love is what we need. Love is good. Love is good. But right now, in this moment, we need unity. Yes, I do believe that love is the most powerful force in the universe. But love is a long-term solution. Unity outperforms love in the short term. The amazing thing about unity is that we don't even have to like each other for it to work. When the people of God unite, regardless of religion, spiritual beliefs, political views, etc., then will we crush the evil forces operating in this world. After we unite, then love will be the glue that keeps us united. Just like love is the glue that holds many families together despite their differences.